Welcome to another Empires and Puzzles Books video. This is another challenge video for those of you that follow the channel. I love coming up with new challenges. I like when you all challenge me to try to do something crazy or interesting with the game. I just really enjoy pushing the boundaries of the game. So I came up with this crazy MERC challenge. How many Titans can one kill in 24 hours if they just set out to just annihilate a whole bunch of Titans? So that's what I did. Part of the inspiration for this was the fact that when Path of Valor starts, I usually go out once to do a whole bunch of merking. Not so much to complete Path of Valor so quickly, although that is a side benefit. It's really that I just found if I spend a number of hours just doing a lot of merking, you get a ton of food and iron, which is a great way to level up heroes, level up troops, put emblems on, whatever you're looking to do. We all know how important ham and iron is to making everything in this game happen. So if you can spend a few hours merking, you can just get a ton of these resources. So I went out and tried to do what I could within 24 hours. I had already blown through most of the things in Path of Valor that you could complete without the calendar helping you out, as far as, you know, some things you have to wait for flags for war, flags for the challenge events or the daily challenges. Since I do so much farming, I had already, and summoning, I already finished the summons, all the summonses, and all the gaining experiences and all the defeating enemies. So I was able to complete the entire Titan segment of this. And I know this is only day 5 of Path of Valor, and I'm up to level 33, so I'm pretty excited about that. That was just a side benefit of this project. So I want to point out some highlights of doing this. So this was my stat card when I started this. I actually had one Titan killed on here that didn't get recorded because that was the Titan that I killed in my alliance. And kudos to Strippers for Tacos, my alliance, for letting me go out every now and then. They let me out of the house to go do some craziness and come back. So I appreciate how much that entire crew has been supportive of my insanity. So the morning that I left, I had killed our Titan. And one thing that's also important to me on the stat page is, if you look in the bottom right corner, is the finishing Titan strikes. I originally had a goal of trying to always make sure I had 25% of the Titans I killed be the total, 25% of my total being ones that I did the finishing Titan strike. So usually when we get a new Titan, I go in and hit it hard with a couple flags, and then I save a flag, try to be the person who goes in and do that last strike. When you're merking, when you're going out looking for Titans to kill, you frequently want to be the last shot, because you want to just be the one who kills the Titan, collects that loot, and go find another one. So although this says Titans defeated at 857, it was actually 856 because I took this screenshot after I killed the last one when I left my alliance to go do my crazy merc challenge. So I am including that in the 24-hour experience. So I'm going to point out some highlights here. This is the ending balance. I used 50 Titan flasks that I had accrued, and I got up to 999 Titans defeated total. So in 24 hours, I killed 143 Titans, which was pretty awesome. And since that was a lot of merking and almost all kill shots, you're looking at 512 finishing strikes at this point. So I'm more than 50%, which is twice my goal of being 25% of the Titans. So I'm pretty excited about that stat too. Came back to Strippers for Taco today, and we are on a 14-star Fireblade Giant, and we are mashing that, and that will be my 1,000th killed Titan. So I'm also excited about hitting that milestone. So other things that were interesting along the way, my smallest Titan hit to finish a Titan on this whole challenge was 212 health that was left on a Titan. Look at those rewards for a 216 HP hit. I mean, 216, it's basically matching 3 tiles. The Titan's dead, and I got 136k ham and 63k iron. Imagine how many raids you need to do to get that. That's at least 2 or 3 raids. The time it takes to do this is opening up a Titan, matching 3 tiles, boom, collecting your loot, and moving on. There was a couple other ones that were low. That was the lowest. There was a 623 in there and another 255. But I'm super excited to announce that I have a new personal record for a Titan hit. I managed to do a 424K single shot Titan hit. That was just tremendous. I'm a little bummed that that was one tile shy of hitting the record. A few months ago, I set the record at 410K, and then another great player from the Empires and Puzzles Gamers Forum, Luca Pajan, had done a 428K hit. So he inspired me to go back out. I did 2 attempts. I had 2 other 300K hits. I might show those at some point. In another video, I will do the upload of the 424K hit, because that was just a monster hit. So some other details that I can share about this whole experience. What do you get from all these Titans? Now, it is reduced loot, so there are no Titan parts. There is no amazing ascension items. Like, all that stuff kind of gets thrown out the window when you're merking. But what you do get is an enormous amount of food and iron. So of those 143 Titans killed, I got over 14.2 million food and over 12.4 million iron, which was a huge amount of food and iron. I was able to put the finishing touches on fully taking Aslar and Aslar costume to the final ascensions and completions, and the same thing with Norns. So the 3 of those got leveled. I stockpiled a ton of food and put an amazing amount of iron into weapons. I had two forges running the entire time making tornadoes, so I have almost 100 tornadoes. And then just a lot of leftover food and iron. So it's really an enormous opportunity to grab a huge amount of food and iron. So I found that really helpful. Occasionally you pick up random things even as a merc. There's a couple 1 or 2 gems. I got a couple trainer heroes here or there. Got a raid flask, a world energy flask, couple flasks, and a couple trainers. But it's pretty random that you get anything. Most of these Titans were going to be a bunch of 1 and 2 stars. They're just the easier alliances that are kind of dead or barely functioning and just sort of have a little bit left. For the most part, I tried to just sneak in and put a finishing touch. Thank you if you were one of the people who have an open alliance that I popped in and out of. I appreciate you having an open door policy there and letting folks come in and do a pot shot. Another exciting thing that I was able to do this time around is I did a 1-shot kill on a 2-star Titan. That was a 242 HP Titan. So I'd previously uploaded a video with a single 1-shot to all of the highest 1-star Titans, 1 of each element. They're 154K. So if you haven't seen that video, you can check that out. But the last Path of Valor, when I went out to Merc, that was one of the challenges I did, was trying to hit all 5 elements with a 154K kill shot, single shot. So that video is up. This was my first kill shot on a 2-star. So I will be sharing that video at some point as well. If you have any questions, comments, please put them down below. If you're going to be up for the Merc challenge, go ahead and document what you can document. From here on out with the rest of this video, I'm just going to show you all of the final rewards cards from all these Titans. So for anybody who's a data nerd like myself and wants to look at that data and see how things panned out, feel free to data mine that and go through all those cards and see what kind of payout I was getting for different Titans on different sizes. Just keep in mind that it was reduced loot since I was merking. So hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.